On today's video, I want to talk about how the dismantling is necessary. Some of us have had a really tough year. Some of us have had a year where we would say that it broke us in so many ways. I've seen so much on social media about it being the year of the snake. A lot of people have talked about shedding, losing people, losing themselves. And about a month ago, I would have said that this year had broken me. But being a life design coach, of course, I had to reframe it. And it's not just that, it's not just about being positive for no reason, but it is about being optimistic and looking at your situation and looking at what's transpired and trying to find meaning from it. And whether that's just because I'm a meaning maker or I see the silver lining in things, I think we can all look at things that have happened in our life and derive wisdom from it. So, what do I even mean by a dismantling? Well, for me, even though I feel like I've been living in my purpose for the last couple of years, this year, so many things were exposed in my life. And maybe there were things that I kind of knew about and had turned a blind eye to, but this was the year where all of those childhood wounds or patterns of behavior that typically I didn't associate with me being my best self surfaced. Whether it was realizing that those people pleasing tendencies that I thought I'd graduated from were still there, but they showed up in different ways. And I think what was really difficult about it was attached to my work. I really wanted to be a helper and I really wanted to add value. And I just didn't understand like where this compulsive need to be that person came from. But I did a lot of work. I did a lot of work on it. And then what else happened this year? I just overextended myself in so many different ways to people that didn't reciprocate back. And then I'd feel frustrated and resentful. What else happened this year? I just feel like I got unraveled in so many ways. Like I realized that maybe this need to belong, a deep desire to belong and feel accepted and fit in rather than just learning to belong to myself. And again, this is not going to be a whole video of me talking about all the bullshit that I discovered this year, but it is going to be essentially me saying to you, if you've experienced anything this year where parts of you have been exposed and challenged and you've really gone through doing the inner work, like don't see it as you have been like cast down or broken or unlucky. Like just switch your perspective a little bit, because now I have done a lot of this inner work. It's changed and evolved the way that I'm going to coach people moving forward. I don't want to just help people design their life through an external lens. Like I want to help them internally. I want to help them from the inside out. I believe that self-knowing is so important, and all of my coaching starts with this concept. Like my goal is to help the client really get to know themselves on an intimate level, to learn how they operate in the world, how they show up, how do they process information, how do they learn, because it's only by doing that inner work that you can actually design a life that serves you, not just one that looks good on paper, but that actually feels good internally. So everything that I've experienced this year, like I do believe that everything happened in season. And when you're experiencing it in the midst of it all, you don't see no value. You just think, oh my God, another challenge, another setback. Oh God, even more character development. Like, God, what is going on? Like, please just let me rest, let me be. But I do believe that everything that I've experienced this year and everything that I've learned this year, it's going to make me, and it has made me, a better coach. And that's what's important. It's about reframing what's happened and being like, okay, great, well, how can I move forward in a way that's more aligned with who I am? Does that make sense? And I'm not using language like this year broke me anymore, because to say that it broke me would suggest that I need fixing, and I don't need fixing at all. It was the dismantling that allowed me to look at who I am on a core level and build stronger foundations for 2026. And that's my goal when I'm working with clients. Yes, I can help you with your personal brand. Yes, I can help you with showing up online, because some of these things in the world that we live in are helpful when it comes to redesigning your life, but it's the work that comes beforehand. It's not about building a personal brand first, it's about building that person first. And I've always been interested in this work, but this year has reminded me that I will not work with someone on a superficial level just because they want to switch careers or start a business. Okay, great. If you want to do all those things, the work is internal. It's self-design to life design. I'm really excited for 2026 because I want to create a offering or a package called Life Design from the Inside Out. And I really want to focus on getting people who join that program to understand themselves deeply, because that's the best thing that I could have done this year. And it was tough and it was uncomfortable. Just getting to know myself and understand myself has helped me so much in terms of clarity for the next chapter. If you're going through a dismantling right now, you might feel like you're falling apart, but things are actually just falling into place. You just need to trust the process. And if you need any help with designing your next chapter, get in touch.